Good day, everyone. My name is Mary Grace Lapides, 19 years of age, studied at Philippine Normal University. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, teaching, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise fringing, non-profit, and educational. The title of this critic video is The Battle of Mactan. Content to use: an article which was published in Britannica Journal in 2000, written by the editors of Encyclopedia Britannica. Lapu-Lapu has raised a significant issue that merged out of interest in exploring the concept of the history written in a few articles stating about the history of Battle of Mactan. This concept not only highlights the key factors of how Lapu-Lapu as a ship strategized the battle but also cited his written accounts. This brief history of the Battle of Mactan is brilliant of the event since Filipino a glimpse in the past. It elaborates how he strongly opposed Magellan's proposal and Humabon's orders during colonization. The editors noted the important aspect to learn and read to understand how history was recorded. A reader must have a background of the history of Cebu City, the Magellan voyage, and the colonization of Spain to understand the historical events during 1521. There's also an information available in the article Travels, Freedom, Why Lapu-Lapu Kill Magellan, which I believe that the authors want to emphasize how the colonization caused uproar for the local people and group of Lapu-Lapu to contest the Spaniards. This paper was a well-written article on a current topic that could be considered interesting by the reader who wished to read and understand the past. However, the difficult notion of these historical events is how they are presented in the articles mentioned above. In a particular interview session, archaeologist Jose Berzales pointed out that in a written history there was no physical evidence that the person who killed Magellan was Lapu-Lapu. He said, nobody what happened to him, Lapu-Lapu, after the Battle of Mactan. According to the Pigafetta's accounts, there were no particular details about the chieftain of Mactan Island. The absence of a written account about the country's first has given rise to myths. Furthermore, a historian, Xiao Chua, said, ang sources ay walang binabanggit kung sino talaga yung direktong pumatay kay Magellan doon sa labanan sa Mactan. It is a belief that what was written in a historical book is a group of effort from the warrior of Mactan killed Magellan, rather than Lapu-Lapu, but he was considered as important person as he was the one who led the battle. I believe that Mactan warriors should be included in the articles since they are lacking on most websites on the internet. Also, it is necessary to analyze the history of two groups in Mactan to understand the reason of the battle. It includes the two rival ships, Zula and Lapu-Lapu. I only have two comments of this article. First, in describing the historical events of the Battle of Mactan, it could be more helpful for readers if the writer had presented physical and written accounts of their claims. 2. Include the history of how conflicts between two groups in Mactan leads the issue, so that the readers would be able to understand the chronological information of the page of history. Upon looking at the list of references, most of the resources were absent and unreliable. Overall, this is an interesting and informative article. It can help the readers to understand the social aspect, and how it uplifted the social life of the said region. These are the links of references that I've taken from the internet. I hope you learned something from this critic video. Thank you for watching.